I decided to try Chongqing's spiciest hot pot. 还可以，不辣。
Maybe I really have graduated to the next level. Maybe spice can't get me anymore.
Oh, I definitely spoke too soon.
Yeah, I think I need to go to the bathroom. I've become a bit cocky as of late in terms of my ability to tolerate spice. I mean, I was just in Guizhou, home to reportedly the spiciest food in China, and I didn't feel a thing. Oh, except that one time I cried, but you know, I feel like that was an exception. It's so spicy. Anyway, I've built up this dangerous idea in my head that I'm like impenetrable to the spice. 能吃辣? Test me. So I really need to be brought back down to reality. To complete this mission, I've recruited a task force, the likes of which the world has never seen. What you're seeing behind me here are 3 of the most hardcore spice eaters in Chongqing.
老梁血管头都是流的火锅油，辣，有我辣吗？
听说有人要跟我比吃辣，我看看这个外国人能有多辣。
今天我们都要带 Amy 去试一下重庆最辣的东西，让她晓得啥子叫真正的辣。
When people think of Chongqing and spicy food, one food in particular comes to mind, and that's Chongqing hot pot. It's a huge part of life here and locals love it, but oh boy, is it spicy.
So we have arrived at our hot pot destination for today. 然后我们要点的是特辣吗？
特辣锅。
Okay, so basically what you guys need to know is here in Chongqing there is a spice scale. Before when I came to Chongqing, I had Wei La, which is not spicy, and I was already like very overwhelmed by the spice, but there's also
辣、中辣、很辣、特辣。
Oh, so 特辣 is the most, and today we're gonna have 特辣, right?
Yes.
你吃过特辣的火锅吗？
吃过。
你呢？
Yes.
你呢？
小意思。
Once you've decided on the spice level for your hot pot base, it's on to picking the ingredients for your hot pot.
猪脑、黄喉、毛肚、鸭肠或者鹅肠、鸭血。
可以吗？
非常满意。
You know, when in Chongqing, order all the organs. We actually haven't ordered any kind of like just sliced beef.
点一下菜呀，点下锅底。辣的锅底不辣。好难吃，非常特别辣的锅底。不辣的，非常辣的，非常辣的，辣得不得了。要吃冷啊，朋友。
They had to give our table a second look like, are you sure? Are you sure you want really spicy? I can see you've got a foreigner at your table. Are you sure you can handle it?
跟我一起吃过火锅的那些外国友人哈，都是不怎么能够吃辣的。Oh no! Oh my god! It's so spicy! Oh my god! No!
I want to show you that foreigners, we can actually eat spicy. Our organ meat has arrived.
鸭血，
鸭血来了。
这是鸭胗。
Whoa, 这个我没有吃过。
This here is the roof of a pig's mouth. Wow, they really eat all the parts of the animal here.
黄耳。
And of course, the famous Chongqing 脑花. Chongqing's spiciest hot pot.
已经辣到发黑了。
It is
Like hell.
You can just see the color difference. Like, it's not a trick of the camera. This is red here. This is as red as it gets. And this here is our hot pot. It's literally black. I'm nervous about the diarrhea I'm gonna have tomorrow. Okay, 开始了。先吃什么呢？
鸭血。
鸭血。
While we wait, quite literally, for our blood to boil, lol, let's construct our dipping sauce.
重庆火锅就本地人吃的最原本的搭配就是蒜泥加香油，然后后面可能就是因为有些人觉得太辣了，他会选择在里面加醋。
I'll give you one guess who this bowl's for. Their name rhymes with Mamie. Mamie needs vinegar because Mamie is scared.
Our blood is ready. Okay, wow.
After it's cooked, it loses that intense red color. It's a super popular hot pot ingredient because duck blood itself has no distinct flavor, and it also sucks up and absorbs a lot of the flavor from the hot pot.
Let's go. Chongqing's spiciest hot pot.
I was so nervous for this first bite, ready at any moment for that spice to penetrate my senses and do weird things to my body. Any minute now. Any minute now.
Hi, Koya. Let's keep eating, because right now I'm okay. Maybe it'll just get spicier and spicier as it goes on. Hi, Koya. 不辣。
Amy 为什么今天就现在会觉得这个火锅不辣？它的有个原因就是重庆火锅它的一个很大的特色就是它的后劲是很大的。
So when you're eating 重庆火锅，特辣的重庆火锅不一定是一吃就辣，是吧？
对，是这样子。对。
So I tried again, and this time I didn't even dip it in my sauce, so the spice would be completely undiluted.
哎呦，还是没那么辣哦。怎么办？ This is not what I was expecting. I thought that as soon as I put it in my mouth, I would like be burning up in my mouth. That wasn't the case, and I kind of felt a little bit like disappointed almost. It was kind of like, hey, I was promised Chongqing's hottest, spiciest hot pot, and I'm not getting it.
那你怎么不吃啊？
因为没辣，不辣。
不辣？那再放点辣呗。
So we did just that, and I was told that after this extra spice addition, this hot pot is now classified as 特辣. Translation, super f***ing spicy.
And then we're gonna let it boil for another like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to make sure all of those juices.
Spicy enough.
Yeah, and then we're gonna try it again.
So the pot's been boiling for a while, and I'm now going to try the much anticipated yagen, which is the top of a pig's mouth, something I've never tried before or even knew existed before today.
If this doesn't give me spicy feelings, then I don't know what will. I like the texture. It's like kind of a little bit crunchy, but also soft. Let's wait for the spice. 还可以。 What is happening here? Maybe I really have graduated to the next level. Maybe spice can't get me anymore. Maybe I'm like superhuman.
要不然我们把所有的菜都煮进去，然后煮好了过后，多夹一点菜在碗里面，然后就 keep eating.
We're filling my bowl full of stuff, and I'm, for the next 5 minutes, gonna continuously eat and eat and eat and eat, and then see how I'm doing after that. It started, and it starts here. And also, at this stage, my mouth is like filling with like fluid, salivation. It's really, yeah, it's spicy now.
上头了。
对，上头了。I'm like really sweating.
继续，现在不要停，对，继续夹。
Oh my god. My tongue is vibrating. Look, I'm not doing this on purpose. I like that's just happening. My tongue is just like going crazy.
And then at some point, it just hits you like a brick wall.
Oh. The thing is, you have to keep eating. Before, I was just having one bite resting. But when you eat it all together, oh my god.
I learned a very valuable lesson from this experience. Don't underestimate Chongqing spice or judge it from your first bite. It's all about the hojiao, the after spice, and I tell you, it is a killer. And being good with spice here in Chongqing is more about your spice stamina, how long you can keep eating, and that made me realize just how impressive these guys are.
其实它这个是有点辣，但是 I can handle it。
我的胃已经在烧了，就是嘴巴没什么感觉。
你怎么样？
没啥感觉。小意思。
But the meal is not over until you've eaten some brain. It's put in at the very end because it has somewhat of a distinctive taste that can impact the overall flavor of the hot pot.
Let's get us some brain. As you'll see, it is very, very tender. Brain really reminds me of tofu, actually. Kind of all just falls apart a bit. Spicy pork brain, 猪脑是吧？
对 ，zombie brain。
Yeah, you don't even have to bite it. It just like slurps down. 你觉得比重庆火锅会有更辣的东西吗？
会有。我推荐去吃一家热的卤。
什么？
热的卤。
你吃过吗？
我吃过，我之前点的是微辣，辣的我真的很上头。
Now I'm officially nervous because these guys have been totally fine through this whole hot pot experience. They haven't really thought it's spicy at all, but they're all saying that this 热的卤 is super spicy.
非常辣，比火锅还要辣。
It's just in front of us here. 热的卤. Okay, I'm ready for it.
就要最辣的辣。
可以，
你吃过吗？
我吃过，特别辣。
能接受吗？
我可以接受，因为我很能吃辣。哎，这边您过来选餐嘛。
So first things first, we come to the fridge here to choose the ingredients we want in our 热的卤.
So it's a little bit similar to malatang, except most of the ingredients here are already cooked.
I guess braised is the better term actually. 热的卤 is a form of 卤菜, with 卤 referring to the Chinese slow braising technique where food is submerged in cooking liquid and slowly braised for several hours until tender and full of flavor. So these ingredients are already packed full of flavor, but there's more flavor to come because the next step is submerging your ingredients in this super spicy pot of sauce where the ingredients are reheated and coated with the infamous spice.
It doesn't look spicy. It smells nice and sweet. It doesn't smell spicy.
You must try it.
真的会辣吗？
真的会辣。
And this, much like Chongqing hot pot, it's all about the after spice, and it takes a few bites before you feel anything at all.
第一口还好，
I feel nothing.
I'm okay. Easy.
A few minutes later.
我不知道我吃了什么，我觉得我嘴巴现在已经开始，估计是我吃到下面带汤的那种，带汤的那种，然后突然就开始了。
What? I haven't seen her break a sweat all day, so this is truly worrying.
I've been instructed to eat this, which is full of sauce, because it's the sauce that's super, super spicy. Over here, they're like not okay. Her soul has left her body. Look, she's just been looking at the table for like 2 minutes now. It's very tasty, very sweet.
开始了，这边也开始了。
I needed to catch up with the others, so I started gulping down that 热的卤.
开始了。
Yeah. Look.
I'm done. I love this.
Now it's really
starting.
It's really starting. It's like very here, right here. I haven't eaten for like a minute, but it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
去买杯奶茶掐掐吧。
I have to say, this is spicier than the hot pot. 你们觉得呢?
Yes.
But is there anything else in Chongqing that can beat this for spiciness?
麻辣鸭头，抓头皮的那种辣。
Shall we go get some mala yato?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Have you recovered?
Yeah.
你 okay 吗?
我是最强的。
No, 我是最强的。
Amy is the MVP.
I don't know what came over me, but in that moment, it seemed like the best thing to do was to drink the sauce. It was a decision I regretted immediately.
No, 喝的。有水吗这里?
And apparently the duck heads we're about to eat are like 10 times spicier than this. Pray for me.
I'm gonna buy some insurance.
The site of our next round of torture is Shancheng Fanju, where they have signs plastered on all the walls warning you not to eat here if you can't handle extreme spice.
辣到
This sign here says if you're in bad health or have a weak stomach, please don't attempt to eat the deadly duck heads. But don't worry, we came prepared with reinforcement. This giant fruit tea would be my shield against this devil spice.
We are ready. We're ready for the spice. Look how big it is. It's like as big as my face.
鸭头很辣的，
这个辣吗?
很辣很辣。
So this is it. This is the Everest that we have come here to climb. And it's worth noting, for whatever reason, these duck heads are actually free to the first 300 customers. The reason for which we've been debating.
我觉得它最主要的原因就是因为它太辣了。如果是要钱的话，根本没人会点。
The cruelest thing about this duck head is the spice only hits you after you've finished it. And by that stage, there's nothing you can do about it but sit there, endure it, and hope you come out on the other side breathing.
I finished my head. And now, just waiting for it to kick in. It's already started. The mouth is starting to fire up. Oh! Ah! Right now, speaking is a real struggle. Living is a real struggle. My whole mind and brain is being taken over by the spice. I'm so bad. This is the worst spice of my life. The worst spice of my life. And it just keeps going. There's no end in sight.
I have never experienced such an intense and such a long spice reaction. I was in intense pain for 30 minutes. I kid you not. At one stage, I thought I was gonna pass out, vomit, and poop myself all at the same time. It was quite a sensation.
Yeah, I think I need to go to the bathroom.
But it wasn't just me.
哪里痛?
所有。
She's already crying.
By this stage, all our stomachs were completely on fire.
Take it easy.
That was honestly, I have no words for what I just experienced. Kids, do not try this at home. So we are currently on our way to the chemist to get ourselves some stomach medicine because my stomach is really uncomfortable and so is everyone else's right now. So we're gonna go get some medicine. Honestly, I've never felt a pain like this. Heal me. If you're still here at the end of this video, please subscribe. A day of eating spicy foods. Guys, I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it to my worst enemy. There's a demon in here just wanting to break free. Hopefully we'll be feeling better soon. But anyway, thanks guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. 谢谢你们，谢谢谢谢，辛苦了，真的辛苦。And yeah, goodbye from Chongqing. Bye guys.
Bye bye.